Great people of YouTube, how y'all doing? Preacher. So I am waiting in line to get another tire on my trailer. Yeah, so I don't know if it was it was on my way coming back, but I don't know exactly where it because I didn't notice my tire that was messed up until I was doing my little mid-trip inspection after I was fueling up. So while I'm fueling up, I go around, check all my tires and stuff like that. Turn the engine out so I can look at my belts and fluids and stuff like that. Cause I just got out the gorge in Tennessee, and it was a whole bunch of construction, man. I mean, all the way to my stop. I went through all that construction, and coming back from my stop, I went through all that construction. So I was going through all that construction and stuff. So I got through the gorge and everything. I'm probably like 80 miles north of Chattanooga, Tennessee. So I was at I stopped at this Pilot, and I'm doing my pre-trip, and I looked at one of my tires, the outside tire, and it looked like it need air. So I'm like, man, that's a new tire. Why would it need air? So I'm looking at it, and I go and I get my gauge out. It got 110. I said, well, it don't need air. So then I thump the inside, and the inside tire is halfway flat. It's not all the way flat, but it's losing air more than just being off some. Is losing air. So I got to looking, and I'm like, well, it's losing air somewhere. So I get up underneath the trailer with the flashlight, and then on the inside wall, it's a big slash on the inside wall, right? So then I spray it with my little soap solution, and it's just bubbling like crazy. So air is coming up that slash on the side, and that's not a patch when it's on the side. Anything that's on the side corner or something like that, you got to get another tire. So I'm in line now. It was a TA right up the street from this Pilot. It's a Flying J, something like that. It's a Pilot. Then right up the street, it's a TA. Then right next to the TA, it's a Petrol. So I went to the TA because I saw empty bays at the TA, and I saw 3 bays full at the Petrol. So I said, well, let me go to TA because, they got just one truck inside the bay and 3 empty bays, right? So then I go up in there, and they was took all my information. I said, yeah, man, I'm just gonna need a tire. They said, well, you don't want to see if we can patch it? I said, well, it's on the inside wall. Oh yeah, you need a tire. I said, yeah, I need a tire. So found a tire and stuff that I'm gonna get, and then of course I'm getting the cheapest tires that they got. Cheapest trailer tire that you got, 295 75R 22.5s. The cheapest one. I don't care what it is, the cheapest one you got. So she said, yeah, so it's gonna be about an hour and a half before we get to you. And I was like, well, and the guy behind me was like, oh no, well, I can't wait that long. I'm like, partner, man, wherever you go, you're gonna have to wait. Where you think you're gonna go and just be seen right away? I'm saying, obviously it was another truck that was waiting, and the truck is in there now, and he's getting a trailer tire put on too. And then I'm right after him. So I'm like, man, I can wait an hour and a half. That's no problem. I got 200 miles left. So, I can do that. I got 200 miles before I get to my place. So I'm just trying to make sure it's 200 miles.
Please drive to highlighted route.
This, I have 269 miles to my destination. So I'm like, all right, cool. And it is right before you get to, it's called The Rock, Georgia, down there by Macon, Georgia. So I was like, well, I don't care too much about, all that traffic and stuff like that going through Atlanta. So at least this way I can avoid all that traffic and everything going through Atlanta. And I just can go ahead and, get on about my way. I'm gonna it's this Super 8 down there where I'm gonna be staying at tonight. My delivery isn't until 10 o'clock in the morning, which is good. So I haven't found a hotel nearby. If I can find a hotel nearby, then I'm just gonna go to the hotel nearest to where I'm dropping off at. Of course, if I had a sleeping truck, I could sleep at the place. So it shouldn't be that much longer. I mean, that's 4 hours. I'm thinking as long as I'm out by 9, 1, okay, I can make that work. Because normally what I'm going to do is they already gave me the door. I can back in the door 18 or door 19, either one that I just decide on it. And I don't have a seal on this. It's an unsealed trailer. I have my locks and everything. So what I do is I told them I can leave the paperwork in the trailer. They was like, yeah, that's fine. So I would leave the paperwork in the back of the trailer, and I drop my trailer off. Then I bobtail to the hotel. They was like, but we ain't gonna get you to 10. We don't start unloading until 10 o'clock. I said, man, that's fine. I'm just gonna back in the door. I leave the paperwork in the back of the trailer, and I'll be back between 10 and 11, just to make sure I get my 10-hour break in. So, which is good. I like these kind of deliveries where you can actually just back in to the door. They already give you the door, and you be the first one there. So that's what I like. I like that. So then after that, I have another load somewhere. It's like 25 to 30 miles away from the Rock, and that's taking that back over to North Carolina to Fayetteville, North Carolina, and that is a first come first serve, 7 o'clock in the morning to 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So that would be my Thursday load. Then at that point, I'm at $5,200 for those 4 loads. That put me at $5,200 for the week going into Friday. So tomorrow I'll be looking for me a load, get me back home. And so normally those loads pay about $2,100-$2,200 coming from there. So which would be, all right. So I'm gonna try to go with 22. Of course, it's a couple loads that they offer me $2,100, $2,000, things like that. But it was still early. I'm like, no, I need this 22. You know what I'm saying? I need this 22. And they deliver Saturday morning. Those loads do. So worst case scenario, I go ahead and take it for $2,000 to get down there, get me back home, because it's a Saturday morning delivery, so I can deliver it and then come back home and be off the rest of the day Saturday and Sunday, and I already make $7,200 doing that. That's the worst case scenario. Worst case scenario. So, and then right now I'm not, what, 500, 600, there's another 500. So that 52 would be off of 2,200 miles. That 5,200 would be off of, and then the other load I'm getting is going to be about 648 miles from there. With that, but like I said, that pays me about 2,000, 2,100 bucks. So, listen, it's when people say that it's less freight. Yes, it is less freight out here, but it still is freight. Yes, it's lower rates out here, but there's still some decent rates. Is it lower than the $5, $6 I was hearing about, $4 a mile that y'all was hearing about? Yes. Okay, is it around $280 to $320 a mile? Yes. Just keep your overhead low, all right, and don't plan on, your business with rates that you're gonna get rates $4, $5 a mile. That's ridiculous. Thinking that it's gonna be high like that all the time. It's not. It's not gonna be not high like that all the time. Only time you get something like that is if you got a contract with a shipper or a receiver and you negotiated that rate and you're gonna get that rate all the time. Spot market is what it is. It's the market value at the time. It's not guaranteed. So don't base your business off of something that is not guaranteed. Plain out and simple. Budget for the lowest as possible. Like I said, the increased stuff, I'm up to like my operating cost is $1.65 a mile for me to maintain all the money, everything that I was making. $1.65. $1.65 still gives me all the money I need to pay my bills, plus money in my maintenance account, plus money inside my savings account, plus, so, $1.65. Am I taking loads for $1.65? No. I'm not doing no loads for $1.65. You can forget about that. This load right here paid $1,500 for 420 something miles. I'm not doing loads for that low. No, of course not. I'm not finna do that. No, you gotta be crazy to do that. But anyway, I'll talk to y'all later, man.